Ladies and gentlemen, it's TNG, and in this video I've got another 5 random camps to show you that my good friend Silver Bunny has found whilst wandering the wasteland. So without further ado, let's take a look at what she's stumbled across. Right, so first build we've got here is the Summer Springs by Lins8754. Yeah, nice little compact camp we've got going on here. Quite a simple shape, not much to it in terms of actual construction, I think the word is. But that ain't a bad thing, as my wife always says, good things come in small packages, and I'm expecting good decor from this gaff. Before we take a look on the inside though, I think my favourite part about this whole build is your little garden area. It's a nice little enclosed space, and I think the glass walls actually work well in this situation with the more scrappy, what's it called, that pagoda-y kind of set. Looks half decent actually. So let's move on to the interior, and my frigging god, that is brilliantly decorated. Jesus. Even your crafting area is wonderfully put together. That looks bloody awesome, that Lens. Fair play to you. I like the merges. I like how functional it looks. Really good. So let's continue exploring, and wow, fuck me, that kitchen is amazing. Wow. It looks real. It looks lived in. My god, this whole camp is expertly decorated. It's cozy as well. Properly well put together, Lins. This is what I mean. The smaller the build, the more deco you can get in them. Top-notch job on this one. That interior has really impressed me. Next up, we have the Botanical Bitches Bungalow. Sorry, the Botanical Witches Bungalow. And this one is done by Mind Funeral. Interesting name. Kind of describes how I feel when I'm playing 76 on some occasions. But yeah, this one is totally different than the first camp we looked at. This one's dead dark and mysterious, and we have like a nice little complicated bay window area. I do like that. It is still a rather small build though, so again, I'm expecting decent decor. But yeah, exterior-wise, simple in some ways, but complicated in others. I think it's pretty cool. So let's just shove our nose through the keyhole and take a look at the decoration on the inside. And again, really well put together. This one does have quite a dark and eerie feel about it, but I like it. It's, yeah, properly well done camp. I think my favourite part about it is the little greenhouse bit in your bay window spot there. That looks really cool. Again, knocked it out the park. For our third build, we have the Thornbury Palace by DVL Holy, and I'm expecting good things from this. Look at the exterior, guys. I really don't need to say much, do I? That is one imposing looking camp. Right off the bat, I'm loving the use of the defensive stone walls. They look absolutely awesome. I'm seeing a lot of people using them at the moment to actually build with, rather than decorate with, I think the right phrase would be. I think that's the best way to put it. Some of the stuff that's coming out with that particular set is just fucking mind-blowing. Payu, take a look at his builds. Anyhow, I digress. What I'm trying to say is, they look absolutely awesome. It does give it like a castle-y, fortified manor kind of look. Now, the only thing that does concern me about this is the build is quite large, so the decor could be a little sparse. However, I could totally be wrong and chatting out my arsehole. In fact, let's swing over to the interior now and check out the inside of it. And again, my mind is absolutely blown. That is one awesome looking interior. Now, yes, there isn't too much inside of here, but the stuff that is in here looks, that looks great. Everything just works really well. The curtains make a massive difference. It looks like a medieval bloody bedroom throughout the whole entire camp. What a strange and unusual interior, but it's cool. It fits in with theme absolutely perfectly. One thing I do want to mention before we go on to the next camp, that fireplace. I love how you've done it. Before we actually had fireplaces in 76 that you could just pop down, you did have to make your own, and that is a really old school way of doing it. So it is nice to see. It's kind of nostalgic. Wholly incredible job on this camp. The interior, again, mind-blowing. For our fourth camp, we have the Trusty Pick by Zigzag Undead. Jesus Christ, Bunny, you've pulled some absolute belters out your ass this week. These are bloody decent looking builds. Not to say they aren't every week, but these ones are really standing out to me. Anyway, first things first, Zigzag's build, properly immersive. I love the tower in the middle with the windmill generator. I think that Jenny is one of the best looking bits of kit you can put down in a Scrappy Camp. As well as that, I like the use of the covered bridge piece. That looks cool, and it's one of those things that are never actually used for what they're intended to be. You know, catwalks and all that good stuff. But yeah, it looks really cool here. It's not just the building itself that looks pretty spot on. It's the decor as well. All the signs and the shit you've got knocking around. It makes for a proper scrappy looking camp. To be honest, the more I walk, the more impressed I am. The decoration on the exterior alone is phenomenal. You've gone into some great detail decorating the outside of this place. I can respect that. Hats off to you, mate. Now, there isn't too much interior space to see, but the bits that have been recorded here, again, they look nice and full. They look used. Yeah, all in all, this is a properly well put together Scrappy Camp. I can't find any faults with it whatsoever, and I like finding faults in in camp builds, and that's because I'm a sad little man. But yeah, phenomenal job. I love this camp. So, for our fifth and final camp, we have the Shadow Sanctuary by Tora SC925. Yeah, that's fine pop filter, just, you know, twat me in the nose. I've got a spare one at home, it's okay. Right, so we've got another Scrappy boy here, and I do believe this is a pre-existing structure. Although I could be wrong. There's bits on it that make me think that's player built, and then there's other bits that make me think, nah, that's impossible. It couldn't be done by a player, just because of some of the assets. Now, I am pretty confident it is a pre-existing location, but I've never actually seen it, and that's quite surprising for me. I'm usually quite good at knowing camp spots because I've covered so many, but this one I've never seen before. Apologies for my ignorance on this one, guys, but yeah, camp build location thing aside, the level of decoration in this place is fucking phenomenal. The interior is packed to the rafters. It is so well decorated. I'm really impressed with that. And the outside as well. Again, all the shit that's been put down, all the decor that's been added, it looks really, really sweet. What a way to finish off this week's 5 random camps. There's been some absolute bangers this week. Bunny, you've done a really good job. Thank you very much. And guys, for all of you watching, please remember to go on over to Bunny's channel and subscribe. There is a link in description, and she does a shit ton for my channel and for the community itself. Anyhow, with that, ladies and gentlemen, I will love you and leave you, and I'll catch you next one. Have fun, everybody.